Right, folks, let me ask you this. What would you say if the government told you they know better than you and your provider where your pension should go? Because that's exactly what Labour is planning right now. They want the power to force your pension savings into risky UK investments, and one of Britain's top bankers says it's just like communist China. Stay with me. Today I'll show you how Labour's plan isn't about helping you, but about controlling your money and putting your retirement at risk. Let's start with the big headline. Charlie Nunn, the CEO of Lloyds Bank, Britain's biggest retail bank, just accused Labour of pushing capital controls like you see in Beijing. His exact words: mandating allocations of pension funds is a form of capital control. He's not a politician playing games. He's a serious banker who spent 10 years working in China. He knows exactly what those controls look like, and he's warning us about them. So what is Labour really doing? Rachel Reeves, the Chancellor, wants to make sure UK pension funds put more of your savings into private assets like venture capital, infrastructure and government-backed projects. They're claiming this will boost economic growth. But here's the truth. They're writing a law with a backstop power. If the funds don't do it voluntarily, Reeves can force them by law. That's not a free market. That's government deciding how private money gets spent, and it's your money they want to control. Now, let's not sugarcoat it. When a government says, you can only invest here and nowhere else, that is a textbook capital control. This is exactly the approach authoritarian states use to trap money in the country and prop up failing sectors. China does it to keep money from leaving. Once you let government decide where savings must go, you lose the freedom to seek the best return. Lloyds' boss is ringing the alarm because he's seen what happens when governments pull these levers. Labour likes to spin this as investing in Britain's future. But let's talk about what it really means for you. Your pension is supposed to deliver the best possible return for your retirement. If fund managers are forced to pour billions into risky, unlisted UK assets, what happens to your returns? Benoit Houdon, head of Mercer UK, put it plainly. The ultimate result may be lower returns for pensioners, poorer pensioners. Amanda Blanc at Aviva agrees. She called mandatory investment a red line they won't cross. Because when politicians direct where your money goes, you're the one who pays the price if it goes wrong. Labour likes to spin this as investing in Britain's future. But let's talk about what it really means for you. Your pension is supposed to deliver the best possible return for your retirement. If fund managers are forced to pour billions into risky, unlisted UK assets, what happens to your returns? Benoit Houdon, head of Mercer UK, put it plainly. The ultimate result may be lower returns for pensioners, poorer pensioners. Amanda Blanc at Aviva agrees. She called mandatory investment a red line they won't cross. Because when politicians direct where your money goes, you're the one who pays the price if it goes wrong. And here's what they don't want you to know. Not everyone is playing along with Labour's plan. Scottish widows, which is owned by Lloyds Bank, refuse to sign the Mansion House Accord. They don't want to commit your money to risky projects on the government's terms. Meanwhile, companies like Aviva, Legal and General and Aon did sign. Maybe they think they can manage the risk, or maybe they just don't want to pick a fight with the government, but Lloyds is standing up and calling it what it is. Let's be clear about what this really is. Labour doesn't want to fix the economy the hard way. They want to redirect private savings to cover for years of failure. They want control over the biggest pool of capital in the UK. Your pension. The risk? Lower returns, smaller pensions, less freedom over your own money. Once you give politicians the power to direct your retirement savings, they'll keep finding ways to spend it. So ask yourself, is this what you really want? A government that thinks it knows better than you where your money should go. If you don't want your pension turned into a political piggy bank, you need to speak up. Talk to your pension provider. Demand they protect your returns. Share this video so more people know what's really going on. And subscribe to TruthCast UK, because this is the truth no one else will tell you. Your money, your retirement, your choice.